Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing this hair tutorial. It's kind of inspired by Ariana Grande, so if you want to find out how I did this, let's get started. And yes, please excuse my nails. I am currently testing gel polish on one hand and have nothing on the other, so just kind of ignore that. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is brushing out our hair, and mine has been up literally all day, and I haven't washed it in like 3 days, so I'm just going to take all of it down and just brush it through. It looks absolutely crazy. Another thing is this hairstyle will work a lot better like on 2 or 3 day hair. So I haven't washed my hair in about 2 or 3 days when I filmed this, so it's very kind of greasy, but it'll make it easier to work with and tease later on. So that is currently what I'm doing here, just brushing through my hair, getting all of the knots and the tangles out of it. Next, I'm just going to be putting in a little bit of dry shampoo, and the dry shampoo that I'm using is the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak. It's just a refreshing dry shampoo, and I'm not really that big of a fan of this stuff. It is kind of chalky for my taste, but I'm just going to be using it for this video just for the heck of it. So I'm just going to be spraying that on the hair. Basically what I do is I just kind of part my hair everywhere and spray it because I don't like to leave any part undry shampooed, you know what I mean? So I part down the sides, do the front, rub that in, then I do the back. So I just kind of go all over with it. I also was having quite the dance party. I guess I was listening to really good music this day. Now we can get started with protecting our hair from the heat. So I'm going to be using this Tresemme Thermal Creations Heat Protectant Spray, Holy Grail product. It's amazing, and just spray that all over your hair, mainly focusing on the ends because we don't want them to get damaged from any heat. Next, I'm going to be using some hair extensions from Hair.com that I dyed pink. You don't have to wear hair extensions if you don't want to, but I'm just going to be applying these little babies all throughout my head, giving my hair lots of volume and length as well. So I just kind of go in sections, and then I take the 4-piece weft, tease that part of my hair, clip it in, and then I move down my head with the rest of them. There is probably an easier way to do this while wearing an updo, but I don't really care. This is what works for me. So if you're going to be using extensions, just kind of do it how you like it and see what works for you. And then since I do have a lot of layers that I'm currently growing out in the front, I do like to take another little 2-clip weft and clip that onto the side of my head, just so it doesn't look obvious that I have extensions in. It just makes it look more real to me. It doesn't make sense since we're putting it up in a ponytail, so probably shouldn't have done this step, but you know, YOLO, or whatever that stupid saying is. And next, it's time to curl the hair. Again, it's optional. You can wear this hairstyle straight or curly. Personally, I like it curly because it gives me more volume, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just using a Revlon, I believe it's an inch or half-inch curling wand, can't remember. And I'm just going to be curling my hair in little ringlets like so, and I also have a heat glove on because I'm clumsy and I just don't trust myself. So I'm just going to be curling my hair like so all around my head. Doesn't have to be perfect because half of it's going to be tied up anyway, so just make the curls voluminous enough so it looks good, I guess. So whatever you prefer, go for it. I was just having a good day here. And can we just take a minute and just appreciate my resting bitch face? Anyone else? Anyone? basically I'm just holding the curls for about 10 to 20 seconds, and when I'm done it looks something like this. So I'm happy with that. We can go ahead and move on to the actual hairstyle, which for that you're going to be making a half ponytail. So basically just taking a regular standard hair tie, whatever you want to use for this, and just take half of your hair and clip it up. If you are going to be using extensions, just keep in mind that you may have to tease a little bit, or like rearrange some of your extensions if they do happen to get in the way. That's usually what I do, is I just kind of work around them. I either tease hair or I clip them in a different area where they aren't going to be seen. So if you aren't wearing extensions, this will be a lot faster, but if you are, just kind of like work with it and make it so the extensions are somewhat hidden. So basically just putting that in a really high half pony and tightening it, getting as high up as you want it or whatever. And then basically this is when I just start to play around with my hair. I get the teasing comb and I tease the front a little bit, and I go around and hide some extensions. After I get everything all said and done, it's time for hairspray, and for that I am using this really huge bottle of hairspray by Bedhead. This is the Masterpiece aerosol hairspray, and just a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. You don't need much of it, just a little bit, and your hair isn't going anywhere. It works phenomenal. First, I just take a little bit on my hand and just swipe all of my baby hairs away, because I have a lot of baby hair on my head and it's so annoying. But basically I just move that out of the way and spray the rest of my hair, and then you're finished. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this kind of hair tutorial. If you guys did enjoy it, please give it a huge thumbs up. It does look a little bit silly with my side cut, I know, but whatever. Until then, I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. I love you, bye!